Hey, this is Michael, digitaltshirtshop.com. We'd love to have you subscribe. Don't forget to do it. Anyways, I came across a website the other day. It was suggested to me by somebody, and I had no idea that it actually existed. I do quite a bit with Amazon, and so I was actually kind of surprised I'd never actually even heard of it. But apparently, Amazon has gotten into the direct to garment printing business and have a service called Merch by Amazon. Now, just at face value, I would imagine that this would be advantageous as Amazon is uh, one of the largest marketplaces there are, um, or ever has been. And so, potentially, if you could get Amazon to merchandise your products, you'd have greater selling potential, I would imagine. I guess you still would need to create something good to put on there, but at the same time, Amazon, I think, does a fabulous job at pushing things that they earn the most money on. And I would imagine this would be a part of the business that they would. It looks like it works like most of the other companies that do this type of work. You upload your art, you set a price, they'll print it once it sells. But an advantage here is that they get fast prime shipping, and then you earn that because they do royalties or commissions based off of how you set your price. Um, I actually went and signed up for this the other day. The problem is that it's invitation only, so I couldn't just set up an account and put in some products and see if they sold, which was a little disappointing. Um, but I did put in a request, and it basically said that if a space comes available, then they'll contact me or review me to determine whether I ought to be, one of the the sellers on here. Um, and I guess everything would show that it was sold by Amazon. You can sell it in other places, but there seem to be some a few quirky things with this where Amazon wants the ability to take the art and make as much money as they can off of it, which I don't blame them for wanting to do that, and they're actually pretty good at doing that. I guess in a way, though, you are surrendering some control over the artwork that you do put on here. So there's probably a degree to which you want to uh, be careful what you submit, possibly. Um, they've got a whole bunch of information on this site. I just thought it was very interesting. I did sign up for it. We'll see if I ever get contacted to join. I may not. It could be tomorrow. It could be a year from now. I mean, I really have no idea. So, and it could be maybe it's something like that Gmail thing where Gmail at first was all invitation only and Pinterest was all invitation only as they controlled the growth. And then once they were able to manage the growth and the distribution of the product and service they were offering, they opened it up for everybody. And, maybe that's something where this Google or this Amazon merch is going, is that at the moment it's invitation only. And then at a point, as they feel they're able to manage it, they'll open it up. So, at which point anybody can do it. So, anyways, but there you go. I was actually kind of surprised by this. I like the idea of it. I've used other businesses before that do the same service. Spreadshirt, I like their service. You have control over the prices you're selling things at. Zazzle as well. Cafe Press I've used the most. And I still have a hard time with the whole you can only make 10% off of what you sell, in their marketplace. And then if you're not active, it drops to 5%. And I think they really rake the artist across the coals that way. Um, but I've sold the most product through Cafe Press, and Cafe Press is what kind of got me interested in getting into this business because of their commission structure. Um, And then I've done a little bit with Teespring, but not as much as I probably ought to have. And so far that's been excellent as well. So, and I like that you have a lot of control over your products, so and your commission structure. So, anyways, so there are other options, even though you can't sell on Amazon merch without approval, permission. There are places where you can go to sell them. So, anyways, if you like the video, I'd love to have you subscribe to Digital T-Shirt Shop below. Thank you.